Beating Sundowns 3-2 on penalties. It's Sundowns who will take first. Motlala to take it. Motlala was not involved in the penalty shootout last year, but he did score successfully against Pirates in the penalty shootout in the Bombsay final. So Motlala with the responsibility of the first kick in the place of Rafael Chiku against Brian Beloy. Motlala, it's well behind, way over the top. That's a shocking penalty, nowhere near Brian Beloy's goal. While he tried to side-foot it and place it into the top corner, it went way over the top. This, of course, is the same side where Beloy was so successful against Sundowns last year in the 1997 final. Now, it must be murder watching from the bench. Twale will just try and put him off a little bit. Lebese taking his time, showing perhaps a couple of signs of nerves there. So Lebese against Twale. Saves! Great save from John Twale.
There was nothing wrong with the penalty. I thought, like you pointed out, excellent save by John Twale. Full stretch to his left. Really good save.
Save again from John Twale. Ramasike with a chance to put Sundowns in the lead with their second kick. Save by Beloy!
Another great save by Brian Beloy there. Really not the best of penalties. Looking just to side-foot it past the goalkeeper.
Well, is anybody ever going to get the ball in the net? The drama continues here. He picked his spot. Beloy shows correctly too. Got a solid hand onto it.
Good height for the goalkeeper as well.
And it was just a single palm that stopped Ramasike from putting Sundowns in the lead. So Neil Tovey now has the responsibility. He missed last year against Sundowns. Can he beat them this time? Oh! Over the top! It's unbelievable!
Once again, similar to Lovis Motlala, way over the top of the crossbar.
So, two kicks taken apiece. No one has got the ball in the net. This is absolutely absurd here at Soccer City. 0-0 on penalties. And we are now moving into the third sequence of kicks. We're just waiting for now Michael Manzini, the youngster, only his 10th game in his entire career, although he did take a penalty in his debut against Orlando Pirates in that final replay back in July and scored. Manzini against Beloy in the back of the net, and the youngster leads by example, showed the old guns how to do it.
Excellent penalty by Manzini, no chance for Brian Beloy. Almost a straight run up into that top right-hand post.
And now it's Shakes Kungwane, just one step. Oh! Poorly taken kick. John Twale turned it around the corner, and the advantage is now with Sundowns. And Chiefs have missed all three of their kicks.
Shakes Kungwane looking just to slip it inside John Twale's post there. Really good save, but not much power behind it.
Well, with one step, it's really criminal. Kungwane has squandered the opportunity, and Sundowns lead. Sundowns get this, they really are in the driving seat.
Well, they certainly are. Some would say justice.
Oh, Masilela. It's unbelievable here at Soccer City. The sequence of poor kicks continues. Joel Masilela has squandered an opportunity.
Another disappointing penalty. Looking for that top left-hand post of Brian Beloy.
Look at Tendon Mitchell. He can't believe it. This is Fani Medina, all that experience. He's done it.
I think Fani Medina decides early on just to have a full go at it.
Well, he shows them how it's done. So it's 1-1 after after 4 kicks each, it means that we have 1 kick apiece left in the first sequence. Now it's Bapela, the scorer of the second goal. Against Malone, magnificent stop.
Sets a fingertip to take it past these players.
So now Kumalo to take the kick that will decide the Rockman's Cup. He can win it here for Kaizer Chiefs. He missed against Sundowns last year, but he's come back again now to try and seal it up. Kumalo against Klale. This is the one that could win it. Referee Robbie Williams just chasing Brian Beloy away. Just pick up his bag, says referee Williams, but he wants Beloy to just stand static there, not disturb John Klale, get out of his eyesight. So Kumalo to win it for Chiefs. If he gets us in the back of the net, Chiefs have won $1 million. It's wide, it's the crossbar. 2 penalties in 2 years in the shootout against Sundowns, and both of them missed. And we now go into sudden death.
Disappointing penalty again by Dr. Kumalo here.
Well, they knew they had it, and it's blown. But really, I think we're just running out of adjectives here. I mean, how can you describe a sequence of 10 penalties, 8 of which do not go into the back of the net? It's 1-1 after 5 penalties each. We are now at the sudden death stage. It'll be 1 kick each until someone has the advantage. Temba Mguni, he missed last year against Kaizer Chiefs as well. He has a chance to redeem himself. Look at the tension there for Mguni. He doesn't even want to look at Brian Beloy. He's got a big run up here as well. Chance to put Sundowns back in the lead. Oh, the advantage gone wide. The Chiefs have a chance to win it again.
But it was always going to be difficult for him to score. He started his run very, very tense indeed. And that penalty just clipped Brian Beloy's right-hand post.
Well, he sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Now, Colin and Zanya to win it. Dolazar's gone away. He can't bear it anymore. Don't blame him either. And Zanya to win it for Chiefs against John Klale. John McCarthy have won the Rockman's Cup. This time last year, of course, Chiefs beating Sundowns.